Hi, it's me, the Hidden Object Guru. Hope you're having a good day. I know I am. We're going to be starting off with a hot new game called Snow Plowing Simulator First Snow. This is a demo that is currently available to everybody. Hey, Conchanted, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Now, this is a demo. You can all play this right now. I'm just a very big fan of these guys' simulator games. I'm not going to argue with it. If someone were to say I played most of them, I wouldn't argue with that. So I'm showing off a demo, even though this game doesn't come out for a while.
So I think we need to warn the game developers that as Canadians, we're going to be super critical.
More critical than you probably expect. Okay, on the map you can view the task completed and get to know the area. It's not used for teleportation. Okay. Green pins indicate places you have already cleared snow. Blue pins indicate available for snow removal. Also remember that any time you can bring up the world map where you can find more information by pressing the appropriate key. There are no pins on the map, so that's not helpful. You can click on the board to save the game. You can reload the game at any time by selecting load game. Horror King says howdy to you.
Hello, Horror King.
I would love to save the current state of the game just to test it out. I assume this is supposed to be business nonsense, although it looks like scientific notation, which is a weird thing to see on the board of people doing snowplow removal professionally. Tools will allow you to manually clear snow from your property. Plows connected to various vehicles. Clothes will keep you warm. Oh, nice! Carry more or less power-ups with you depending on pockets. Okay, energy to work. Additional equipment for medicine if you get sick. This is very realistic to snow plowing. Because people often do get sick. No, I just needed you to come closer.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Horror King. I'm not. He's got to read out the chat to me because I'm making my supper right now.
Exactly.
I got home late, coincidentally.
Hey, Snake, what's up?
Because we're currently having a winter storm.
It is crazy out.
It's like crazy ice raining out. It took me 20 minutes to scrape my car tonight.
Damn. I love that they're like, oh, clear the snow to make it so people can come to your office to place orders. I'm like, they're definitely doing that by phone. I cannot stress that enough.
Yeah.
Depending on the current status of the game and activities, you do have different functions available. Pay attention to the list of available functions and keys under which they are placed is displayed in the lower left corner. Okay. E for equipment, I for messages, M for map, Q to cleared out of snow. Enter to hand over the job? What does that mean?
I guess you're going to hand over the job to someone else?
I guess. It's just a weird thing to say.
Worker?
I didn't know I had any workers. Hold on, everybody.
Or maybe they mean like the customer.
Nope. Hold on, everybody. I just got to get this propped up so I can see all of the information. Thank you.
Maybe they mean like the customer job, to hand over the customer job.
Maybe.
You know, because the customer.
To another person to handle that driveway. Sure. Okay. Information appearing on screens. Remember the number, text, and the icon. Okay, hand over the job. Hide show interface. So that's H. Yep, it worked. Equipment. Small shovel is 1. Which I don't have. Oh, hey, look! Realistic-ish snow going.
Nice.
Oh, it's thawing where you live. You know, it's January and it shouldn't be thawing yet, right?
Who that said that?
Conchanted. Hot coffee too will help keep you warm while you get too cold.
I would like my socks that you're sitting on.
Alright, hold on. I gotta get her some socks.
Y'all, the only problem with my arrangement in my bedroom is that the dresser that my socks is in front of the window, which means they're freezing cold.
You actually have to buy coffee and tea before you can warm yourself up. That's nice.
That's adorable.
Okay, a hammer. Probably don't need that for snow cleaning. Pickup, you can have a pickup truck all over the world over time. Suitable plow, you can clear snow from the roads. The pickup is equipped with WASD controls. Pay attention to the available features displayed in the lower left corner. I will do. If I get hooked, I can do clearance. That's nice. Let's see if I can open this. Nice. Seriously, though, why can't I take out my... Isn't there supposed to be a snow shovel I can use? I lost the key. Great. I know it's bad. Oh, blizzard. Damn.
What had blizzard?
Again, Conchanted.
Oh, whereabouts are you, roughly?
Roughly adjacent. Those are definitely pictures of a bunch of bikini ladies, which is realistic for a garage.
Yep.
Nobody's going to argue with that logic and claim this is unrealistic.
I have a phone over here.
Okay, there's a great big dolly for lifting things and moving things. Delivered by courier. No, the courier has arrived because he will definitely honk. An appropriate message will appear. Good to know. I'm still looking for my shovel, which shouldn't be this hard to find.
I didn't get any notifications about you being live.
That's weird. Did we not send those out? Hold on, everybody.
Not even from Discord.
Don't move. Apparently I didn't press enter on the notifications, and I want to apologize for that in advance. You can hear me okay, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, no, I did. I totally sent enter on it. It's right there.
Where?
That's weird.
That's weird.
Sorry, everybody.
Wait. Why did it just... Oh, you put the thing up.
I don't know where I put my car keys either. Nice. So I don't know where I put my private house keys and my car keys. Okay, so I'm looking for... Now we're officially just looking for the shovel. The new goal of the game is to just find a shovel.
Weird. Yeah,
You see it now?
No notification showed up.
Okay, that's concerning. I'm not going to make a big
But,
deal
like,
about it now.
YouTube, Discord, nothing showed up for me.
Oh, weird. Yes, I've seen Pokemon.
We are also
the
having...
Pokemon action survival crafting game.
We are having an ice storm today. So that means it's like minus like 6 tonight.
Oof.
But it was minus 25 Celsius on the weekend.
Damn, though.
We
It
are
was
also
nice.
having weird weather.
That is not... Is that a shovel? That looks like a shovel to me. I feel like that's a shovel. They're not letting me pick it up. So it says to see the equipment. 1 for small shovel, 3 for small scraper, 2 for small scraper, 3 for scraper on wheels, 4 for electric snowblower. All of which I would love to use if I had them, but I don't. Let's check the map. I'm here. And that is a tractor that I don't have access to because it's very far away. Dear game, don't you think I should start equipped with a shovel? I'm pressing Q to see what needs to be cleared out of snow. I would love to clear that out of snow. But the problem is I don't have a snow... mailboxes. You probably can check what task you need. Okay. Gates, wickets, and barriers. All properties are available and your work is appreciated by the client. They'll recommend you to another person. Nice. Some properties, despite the recommendation, will still not be available until you have access to follow the message properly. I will do that.
So
I have to pass all the garage levels.
My long telescoping scraper broke.
I do remember that.
We said we were going to get a new one and we never did.
Oh, whoops.
Wow, did I miss... I've been fine. Like, the shorter one worked fine until you have to scrape ice off your car.
So Giant Tiger this weekend. Gotcha. Oh, well, I'll stop by Giant Tiger tomorrow and get you one.
Yeah.
They definitely have them.
Also, pick me up windshield wiper fluid.
Add it to the list.
Windshield wiper fluid?
Finally. So this is clearly the shovel, right?
That is clearly a shovel.
How do I pick it up?
With your hands.
That's not a useful hint.
Well, they said WASD, so try all your WASD stuff.
That's for moving.
Oh. Is there a menu for how to pick stuff up?
Maybe. Controls.
Press enter.
Now you're just being mean. Forward, backwards, left, tool 1, 2, 2, 3, left, turning left, right, list of messages.
Equipment?
Brake. Equipment is how you show the equipment screen.
Try pressing the, because it says 1, maybe try to assign it to 1 by pressing 1.
Nope.
This might be a short game.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, everybody. I forgot to turn the screen back on. That's very embarrassing. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, Conchanted. I got distracted by my lady's tales of the blizzard, which are truly horrifying. I agree with her that I need to...
I shared with him stories about my road rage, where if the car behind me had actually been going to the same place, I was actually going to confront the driver for the crazy thing they did. I actually got toy cars out to demonstrate what...
I was a little surprised that she went that far.
Because he was like... So, and I'm like, no, I need to explain. This is so stupid. You need a visual to understand what this person did. And he was like, the first thing you told me about this driver, I thought was the road rage. I'm like, no, I was like, you're an idiot, but it wasn't road rage yet.
So, to be clear, even though I already have a shovel on the wall there, I had to buy a small shovel off the internet to be able to start shoveling. I'm looking for where the shovel is. Okay. Be sure to watch your temperature. The most important thing is to wear good clothes and appropriate to weather conditions. If the temperature stays below normal for a long time, it's very likely you get sick and have to make a medicine. That is nice. So where did the dude deliver my new snow shovel? There it is. Oh, thank God. When you execute a snow removal order for a property, a map of the property appears in the upper right corner. Nice. The gray area shows the buildings. The blue color shows the area to be cleared of snow. The vet, you okay?
Yeah, I dropped a nut.
Oh, completed when the color changes. The green means you've already passed the job. Remember, the more fast you clear the snow, the better you will be rated. Above all, there's an icon of the tool you're using. Gotcha. What's nice is when I automatically hold down the button, it automatically moves me forward. So I don't have to constantly be futzing. Which is nice. Did I not move that to my front door? I didn't. It's close, though. It is a very Canada-coded game. I'm not going to disagree with that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is looking accurate.
Yak Enchanted. Sorry about that.
What's that?
I didn't have the game on screen.
Oh,
I had cartoons. It was quite embarrassing. I had to check something out about the whether we had made the announcement, and we had.
Just for some reason, they didn't show up on my phone.
All right, let's see how it's looking.
Nuts.
We're almost done. Hand over the job. Do you mean complete job? Something flashed in the snow? What? Position of the finds. If you don't find a find in a few minutes, the marker showing her position will... Oh, wow. This is very badly translated from... I'm going to guess Polish? If you don't find a find in a few minutes, a marker showing her position will appear above her. You can disable this option in the main menu. It's enabled as standard. How do I pick things up? The game hasn't been clear about that. Maybe if I put the shovel away? Oh, someone lost some money. That's sad. It's mine now. I don't know. I don't play Pokemon games, so I don't know why the sign, the sound would remind you of it. The music would remind you of it. I've been very clear that the only Pokemon games are about I play are about Pokemon snapping. I.e. snapping photos of Pokemon, which I'm addicted to. Not like my lady is addicted to it, but pretty much. I'm throwing that snow in the wrong direction. That's weird. Alright. This is, I mean, it's very realistic. Does that make for good gameplay? I think we're done.
Okay.
Alright, I think we're done with the job.
Here's my question.
Go, woman.
Is it so realistic at some point if you go all out? Will you, like, start clutching your arm and keel over?
No. What is wrong with you?
Well, it's an important lesson that everybody should know. Be very careful when snubbling show.
Snubbling show? Snubbling show?
Shoveling snow. Wow,
It's
that was
true.
hard.
That was hard.
It's one of the biggest causes of
heart attacks. That is true. Power-ups. Nice. A cookie! You have to keep your kilocalories up, so you have enough energy to shovel snow. Okay, objects. Where's my coffee? Hand cream that protects from frostbite down to 25 below zero. Okay, that's a nice touch. You should. So inventory. That's not inventory. Okay. Had a bunch of cookies and I'm ready to go. Okay. Coffee you'll find on the social table. 99 portions of it. Okay. Alright. How do I start an actual job? Do I check my computer to see who's applied for a job? Nope. No. Well, it's not a clone of Pokemon. It's just a ripoff of Pokemon. I still don't have my keys. Ooh, the heater. The heater is so important, everybody. So you're saying I have to, like, dig this out to find the car keys? Alright, so let's check the curious mind. Task being completed. Click on the board to save the game. To warm up. Black chocolate. Okay. It's weird that it still says there's 21 unread messages when I've read the messages. Ah, there we go. Weird system, but I'm not objecting.
Are you using Microsoft Office? Because that's actually, like...
That's fair.
Yeah. That's right.
I know.
Digging on Microsoft tonight.
So I haven't found my keys, and they said in a few minutes they would show me where my keys were. But they haven't actually done that. You'd think that standing in front of the heater would raise my temperature right away, but it doesn't. Although I gotta say, I do really like... Oh, look! So there's my garage. I've already done that job. Have I not done that job? Oh. Weather station. Nice. Apparently it's gonna be cold overnight. Can I sleep in until the morning? Well, I mean, it does also show people murdering Pokemon, so I think that's another reason for them to be mad beyond a popular game. That said, they could have made a lot of money essentially making this game themselves. It is an issue. We'll see if they sue them. The fake Pokemon game. You should play Pokemon Snap. It is delightful.
It is. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, the weird part about the game is, developers, if you're listening to this, let me know that I've commented correctly on your issue. When you step forward, you have, like, missed bits of snow. It's weird. Like, you overstep your last position. You leave a little bit of snow behind. It's
Seriously?
very frustrating.
That little bit of snow, they said the job wasn't done?
I know, right? Like, have they never shoveled a snowy driveway? Spoiler alert, we always leave that much snow behind, if not more.
Ew.
You okay?
Yeah, just something very much. This is not.
The dishwasher is not clean now.
I'm looking purple.
Oh, sorry. What did you decide on for dinner?
Craft dinner.
Nice.
Well, you know, fake craft.
Yes.
Gluten-free craft.
Okay, we finished the job. I can buy a scraper now. This way we can work faster. Great. Let's buy the scraper and see how that does. I feel like $160 is too much for a scraper.
Like a car scraper?
No, you'll see. Oh, that's too bad. Enchanted? Enchanted. Push tools. Scraper's tool lets you push in front of you as a maximum load capacity. Amount of snow. Scraper's maximum snow will be dumped. It can cause big problems, but that's life. Basic shovel to spread the accumulated snow and be careful in the future to change direction. Push on the scraper the amount of snow and approach the limit. Dump at the snow in a place that doesn't need to be shoveled. Gotcha. I will try that. That's true. Alright, so how can I tell when I've reached the snow limit? There we go. It's 100 kilos? Wow. So I have to clear out my entire driveway. That's fine.
I have achieved dinner.
I'm very happy with you.
With way too much pepper on top.
Really? Is it very spicy?
Well, it's just pepper.
Oh, it's fine. I thought you meant peppers. Like my beloved hot peppers?
I've done that, but I wasn't in the mood for that tonight. But I put Romano cheese, so it's already got, like, lots of flavor.
Nice.
FYI, we need Romano cheese.
Add it to the list.
Well, I'm sitting down, so no.
I am going... Wait, is today Wednesday?
Yes.
I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow, so I do need that list ASAP.
ASAP can be tomorrow, because I'm sitting down.
Hey, you're going to wake up before me. It's fine.
Sorry, folks, but it's not.
Hey, Anna Bridge, what's up?
On a bridge, what's
We are
up?
crushing it in the snow removal game. To, like, an offensive extent. We're going to become some sort of Plow Kings. That's right, I made a joke about Plow King.
You did.
Senor Plow no es macho, es solamente un borracho. That means a drunk.
We're being very Canadian and criticized. That snow looks great.
I'm honestly very impressed with the job they've done on the snow.
A few inches of snow, like a tiny little sliver pile of snow.
Yeah,
like,
it looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to deny that for a second. This game has crushed it when it comes to depicting
as
what it's like to
we're
move
like,
snow.
Yeah, no, you don't clean that much snow up. It's like when
my
we just
God.
drove home on streets that are, literally covered in ice.
Senor Plow no es macho, es solamente un borracho. That's just a great lyric. And the English version of that? Mr. Plow is a loser, and I think he is a boozer.
Right. Is it Linda Ronstadt?
Linda Ronstadt, yeah.
Linda
And she
Ronstadt
wanted to do a
sings it.
Spanish version of the song.
Oh my god, y'all. There was an audio clip from The Simpsons on our trivia quiz this week.
Yeah.
And we all just started quoting it.
Yeah.
like,
Everybody
along
knew
with
the
it.
quiz.
No, there were teams that didn't.
Oh, really?
The table next to us kind of, not that one, that one. Kind of looked over at us as we were.
The Bart. The.
It was one of the most famous quotes ever.
It is a very famous quote. That's German for the Bart. The.
Well, no one speaks
No one who
German
speaks
can-
German could be an evil man. He didn't have to do the whole thing.
And he did.
Oh, that's the dream.
I also,
Enchanted.
our quizmaster had a question about supernatural, and I, without thinking as he was reading the right answer, he mispronounced Castiel's name.
Yeah, that was embarrassing for
And-
him.
He said Castiel, and before I could think out loud, I went, Castiel! And that's when the table that does really well to the other side of us,
Yeah.
they started laughing.
As they should. You just gave out the answer.
Well, no, he was answering it.
Oh, at the answer.
Yes.
Yes.
At
I
the
see what
answer.
you're
No,
saying.
they just were laughing at me. And she was like, yeah! And I was like, tell me you haven't seen Supernatural.
I know, it's bad.
Well, come on.
I gotta say, I like a lot of these guys' simulator games. I suspect, while this one is going to be very satisfying for players, this is not one of their games that is going to stream well. Because some of their games do really well with streamers, like cleaning pools and whatnot. I feel like snow plowing, probably not going to stream well. Because I don't think it's relatable for enough of the world.
No.
Like, everybody has seen a pool and knows, understands you have to deal with a pool. Everyone has bought drugs and understands the importance of having a drug dealer around. But clearing snow, I think it might be too niche for it to be... Like, it's fun to play. I think it might be too niche for it to become, like,
the majority
a streaming
of
thing.
These games, I don't understand why anybody's interested in them, because they seem so boring to me.
I get
but
that.
I actually really like shoveling snow, so I'm amused by this.
It is cute.
So my dad's going to finally, like, he has someone come plow his driveway, but he's actually going to hire someone to, like, shovel his walkways, too.
Oh, nice.
And, because, you know, he had a little bit of chest pain last time he shoveled.
Please never shovel again.
I know, I was like, could you not kill yourself? I'm like, I wish I lived closer. I would just come over and shovel for you. Yeah. I like doing it.
Yeah, you live very far away, though, so that's not an option. Señor Plow no es macho, es solamente un borracho.
Curator Simulator 1?
It's a reference to our beloved curator, the main character of the Dark Pictures franchise.
Are you shoveling the driveway so you can get the plow out?
Yes.
That is the most illogical thing I've ever seen.
He doesn't have a plow yet, though. He just has a pickup truck.
Still, you do not need that much snow to be out of the way for a pickup truck. My freaking compact could get out through the amount of snow that you had there.
That's 100% true. No notes on that.
In a recent snowstorm, I literally went down a street that hadn't been plowed yet, where everyone else was stuck. So the snow was past my bumper, and I just plowed the snow with my car.
That's fair. I think it's safe to say we're done. 96% of the job is fine. So now we get to the point of the game where you can... oh, let's see what's in the private room. Aww, it's an X-Files reference. Artifacts found during the game will appear on the table. Remember that all artifacts are important to solve the mystery?
Wait, what?
There's a mystery in this game, everybody.
Oh, it's aliens.
How dare you?
X-Files.
Well, now I have to play the full game. You will learn the whole mysterious history of the town and surroundings when you get all the artifacts on the board.
Okay.
Okay, we have to play this full game, everybody. Dear developers, please send us a code. We will play all of this to find out the mystery of the snowplow simulator. And that is definitely Bigfoot walking through the snow.
This is the best thing ever.
I was not expecting this at all, but I love it.
This
so
has
yes,
been my
please.
pitch for years about these simulator games. Give me a story.
All right. I gotta say, I really enjoyed that. Maybe I shouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I did. It's very silly. I am 100% there for the finished version of that game. Let me know when you're done eating so you can load up a game with me. I have a controller. I'll use the keyboard. Don't worry.
We can load it up now.
You're sure? Okay, so the game called Rallyallyally. And it says it's local multiplayer only. But I'm like, how many people can use the controller? Anyway, we're going to give it a try. Hey, Cyberfox, what's up? It's exactly like Power Wash, except with an amazing amount of lore. Yes, you've got it exactly. So it's called Rallyallyally. So I'm going to play. Don't worry.
Yeah, maybe put it there.
I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Press A on your controller. I will turn this for you.
That's A.
That is A, yes. Press
Sorry.
A again. Add bots. Okay, so the idea is we're supposed to unroll the road.
Okay.
So the goal
Which
is
vehicle
grab
is
the
me?
road. I don't remember. You're red.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Press A to go forward.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
I don't know where I am.
I've
there I
lost
am.
myself. It's vibrating that I'm off the screen, but I don't know where I am. Oh, wait, there I am.
I don't know how to go forward. The game did not tell me how to go forward. Okay, I'm supposed to use the keys, not the WASD. That's on me. No, I'm not. I don't know how to move. I think somebody else won the game.
I went backwards.
Let's try it again. The J key.
Did not finish. Whoop whoop.
That's bad for us. Yeah. All right. Let's try and look at the controls. Okay. Controls. Q and gameplay. Vibrations. Double tap. You're not going to tell me what buttons to press?
It did, and you went off that screen real fast.
I did? All right. So let's restart. Let me just restart quickly, which I definitely know how to do.
It would be great because it keeps vibrating at me that I'm not on the screen.
That's bad. Let me control it for a second.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take another bite of food then.
Okay, for some reason the I can't work the menu, so I'm just gonna close the game and restart the game. That one's not on us. The menu didn't work. So let's try this again, shall we? Siege of Paris and Assassin's Creed. I never played any DLC for Assassin's Creed Unity. I assume you're talking about Unity. Oh, Valhalla for Siege of Paris. There's a Paris in the time of Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Woof! I have no idea when they... You know, isn't that crazy? I have no idea when they founded Paris. Do you?
Yes, it's nice that she's...
That's not an answer. Press A.
I'm getting confused.
All right, now we're going to play. You start as well with just the two of us.
Okay.
So we can figure out what we're doing. You have to press A.
A.
Yes, we do want to play with two players. All right, so yours is steer and go is A, but they're not telling you what my controls are.
Stop, and I don't know what else was there.
Doesn't matter.
So where's this road?
We'll find it in a minute. First, we have to... Let's give me a second to figure out what my control... That's the road, see? It is the direction buttons. All right, now you just have to unroll the road.
I keep going
the wrong direction.
in circles.
I will let you catch up with me. You can also go over blocks.
No, I'm pushing this way and I'm going left. Look.
Yeah, because you're turning the car.
But
you're steering the car.
But
see?
It keeps turning. No matter. I'm
pressing left
straight.
and you're going left.
No, I was.
Don't push in that direction. A goes forward, then you just steer.
Oh, but I don't understand this game.
It is tough. No one's pretending it's not tough.
Afterwards, I'm going to make you try and do this with the controller and tell me if it makes sense.
Okay, I will. I have no idea where the checkpoints are. I have driven the road in a very stupid direction.
I'm off the screen.
I actually noticed that. I wasn't going to say anything.
I can't drive in a straight line.
There you go. See?
Still can't drive in a straight line.
See, stop pushing forward. Only turn when you need to turn. Like, only turn when you need to.
Even then, like, look. Okay.
You are driving a straight line. See? Driving a straight line.
But it turned.
It didn't. You're going straight.
But I don't want to be there.
Well, that's not on me. That's on you. Whoa!
I don't know what I'm doing.
See? Now look. Press A to move, and then just push left and right to steer. Don't push forward to go forward. This isn't a Mario game.
Well, that's on them.
That is on them, yes. It would be nice if they put in a movement option where you pushed in the direction you wanted to go. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm just carefully building a road while you're off doing whatever. So I appreciate that. Oh no! She's almost tackled me!
Am I? I don't know where I am.
That's you there. Oh, there was a
microphone
behind
the
microphone? Way? There was a microphone.
Behind the giant microphone in front of the screen?
That one was on me, everybody. All right.
Okay.
I will try this, yes.
You need to try playing with this.
Lego Stunt Rally. All right, so I will try. We'll go back to the menu. Don't worry. And I will try one player with some, with a bot. All right. All right, so. All right, I'm ready. You literally can't play without a second human player. They won't let you.
Well.
It's fine. I know you're not going to. Don't worry. All right.
Just pass it back to me after you try the controls.
I will. I promise. All right. Grab the road, bring it to a checkpoint, get points for placing. That's the entirety of this game's vibe. Apparently I have to press enter to make this happen. I have no problem doing this.
Fine.
In my defense, I have played a ton of 2D racers.
All right,
So I understand the mechanics of it. No, you jerk! Gonna see if I can boost or something. I have no idea how I'm supposed to catch up with him. Oh, there we go.
The trigger, the shoulder button.
It boosts? Okay, here you go.
Or it said something about I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
We can check the controls again if you want to. Hey, Frank, what's up?
Bonjour.
Try and keep France from going to war with England. Spoiler alert, they're going to fail. 90% of the history of the existence of the world of France, of the country of France, was spent with France going to war with England. I wish that was an exaggeration. That is not an exaggeration. Yes, you're supposed to be following it.
No, I know. I was pressing the wrong button. Is that me? No.
No, you're the red one. I'm the guy who's doing well. Yeah, got you, you little jerk.
Where am I?
Boom, finished it. I have not played Alan Wake 2 yet. I'm excited to. I want to play Alan Wake and Alan Wake's American Nightmare again first before I play Alan Wake 2, and I just haven't had time to do that. I'm working on a script right now. Although I did take a break from the script today to put up to write a video, well, not write, but to do a reaction video. You are still playing. Yes, you haven't been like kicked out of the game. Don't worry. To do a reaction video about the Until Dawn news, which will go up tomorrow. The reaction is, I'm excited about it. I have no idea where you are.
Neither do I. And
You're off there somewhere.
Oh, I'm back.
She's back, everybody.
And then I failed again. Yay, here I am. Here I am.
You totally do, Enchanted. No rush. Also, careful. I'm very interested to see more evidence about that curator connection. So are you ready to play me on your own?
Sure, I'll lose.
She's ready to try, everybody.
It's okay, Unabridged. Later we'll play Mario and I'll trounce him.
That's true. She is much better at that. All right. Yes, press A. You are now a pink monster trunk, and I am a 6-wheeled station wagon for some reason.
Red card.
Well, you're not playing as it anymore. Hey, I'm not in charge of this.
Oh, no, wait. The Y.
It looks like I'm in charge in this, but I am profoundly not in charge of this game.
Okay.
Get to it, woman. You got this. Why is use a power-up?
I don't know. I'm trying to move.
So there are the power-ups. No! See? You got the road away from me. You know you have to get it to one of the arrows, right?
Nope. Didn't know that.
She did not know that. Okay, so now I have a missile.
Wait, where? Okay, the road is now crushing me. Are you?
No, you're controlling the road. You have the road.
Well, I'm trying to drive
and
it
now I've
towards
stolen
one of
the
the
road.
arrows, and I couldn't.
That is tough. It's
And
generally a good idea to take it to... Now you just run in the wrong direction. I don't know what you're doing. Oh no, you're coming back for me! No!
What?
Now you got a boxing glove you can use by pressing Y.
Oh,
So
because
try
I
that.
know where the Y button is.
You look at your controller. It's fine. I'll give you some time. Oh no! You missed, but it's fine.
Okay, where am I?
I have a rocket engine, which is going to help me win this. It's funny. I reviewed the first Alan Wake, and I was disappointed because after I beat it the first time, I'm like, I feel like this is only a 2-hour game. So I went back and I played it a second time on the hardest possible difficulty, and I found out that it is completely optional to fight. You have to keep playing, woman.
Oh, I thought we were done.
We're not done. We're still playing.
Oh.
2 rounds left. It says right there. So I found it was completely optional to fight 90% of the villains in the game. So I played Alan Wake, but this is true. I just ran past every enemy in the game except for the bosses, and I beat the entire game in like 2 hours. I'm like, I feel like they didn't think this through entirely. Like, you can literally just run from one light source to the next for the entire length of that game and have no problem. Oh, nice charge, but I dodged it.
It really wasn't intentional.
I am excited to play the new...
I don't know where I am.
That's you.
You mean behind the freaking microphone?
That was behind the microphone, yes. Interestingly, I just got the new Plague Tale on PlayStation Plus. People were like, "You gonna buy the new Plague Tale?" And I'm like, 100% this is gonna show up on PlayStation Plus. And I was so happy when it did in fact do that. No! You're gonna get there before me!
I don't know where I'm going!
You're trying to get into the exit there.
I'm trying!
No! You're just running in circles.
I'm pushing towards it, and it won't
Again,
let me go.
it has nothing to do with pushing towards it. It's like you're steering a car. You push left to go. First off, I can't believe you beat me when you don't know how to work driving. So that was pretty impressive.
I know how to steer a car. The joystick is not steering a car.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. I understand completely, Conchanted. I had to have my gallbladder taken out. It sucks. How am I? It did not finish. I was in second place. I was obviously in second place.
Oh, shit. No, get back there. Listen, you piece of shit.
Damn, you were turning on this controller. Sorry, baby.
Here's my thing. If Mario is the quintessential racing
No,
game,
she stole it.
then just make your controllers like Mario Racing.
I understand completely.
Oh,
Boom, stolen. Okay, I see the appeal of this. It's cute. I get it.
I just don't know how to make it go. No.
Boom. Well, I mean, you had it for a while there. You seem to be understanding how to drive in a direction. No! She stole it!
Wait.
Booyah!
So confused.
No! She got it! And then she ran into a wall at the edge of the world.
I don't know how to get out of here.
Yeah, that was confusing. Like, you weren't visible anymore, and the game wasn't, like, telling us where you were. That was needlessly confusing. That was close. You still have to get into the exit.
Oh.
She'd rather be eating than playing this game, which is not a judgment on the game.
I'm behind the microphone.
Oh.
I'm like, well, you won. Why do I have to get in there?
Yeah, I had severe back pain, and then the second time I had it, I went to the hospital. And they're like, oh, he's probably just a junkie looking for drugs. Help me out here. One more time.
Oh, okay.
He's probably just a junkie looking for drugs. And then after being in the hospital for, was it 8 hours or 10 hours?
It was, at that point, 9 hours.
9 hours, okay.
They finally gave him an ultrasound.
And they're like, oh my God.
Shit.
He might die if we don't, take this seriously.
Ran into the ultrasound room.
To give him heroin.
Exactly.
It was a surprise, yeah. They're like, oh, you need this right now. And they're like, we're going to schedule a surgery for 3 months from now. Or 5 months from now? Whatever it was.
Yeah, we had surgeries scheduled in the same week.
No, same month. Remember, mine got delayed.
Well, yours got delayed. But
yes.
the first
Initially,
date,
it was the first week. And then mine got pushed.
We were actually going to have surgery on the same day.
No, it was in the same day. Mine was 3 days later.
The same week, sorry.
Yes, mine was 3 days after yours.
So there was a lot of planning that took it. To the point where he actually went there.
I was in the hospital, lying in bed, ready for surgery. And they're like, look, we're not going to tell you why, but there's been a complication with the previous person. You have to turn around.
I couldn't turn around. It kept going straight no matter what I did. So I was like, okay, I'll drive off the screen. And then I realized that it makes you go straight again.
And so then after 2 hours of me waiting in bed, they're like, yeah, we're just going to be working on this guy all day. We've already bumped the guy who was supposed to be 90 minutes after this guy. Sorry, an hour after this guy. You know, you're still playing, right? Wow. Oh, my God. We've already bumped the guy who was supposed to be an hour after this guy. So you were going to still be there, but we're still working on this one guy. So now we're bumping you too. I mean, this is kind of cute. You have to give this game that it's kind of cute.
Yes.
Like, I think this is a legitimately cute game. Like, the 8-player version is kind of insane. And once we're done here, I'll load up, and once you're done, and go back to eating. I can't believe... How did I steal that?
I started going backwards.
You know, you still have to get in there.
Oh, fudge.
Back up.
How?
I don't know. X? Oh, you almost did it. All right. You're still playing. The game isn't over. Oh, that's what they do at all emergency rooms. If someone comes in saying they're in pain, they just assume you're a heroin addict looking for heroin.
Was that the time that, yes, you were like, I feel like I'm going to pass out. But you were in so much pain on your back. Am I going in the right direction?
Yep. No, the arrows are down there.
No. Okay. Behind the giant microphone.
That is correct, yes. Whoa, I missed you. All right, time for me to club you with this thing.
Trying to drive in a straight line and I'm failing.
And I'm missing you with this thing. And you're dropping oil slicks somehow.
I don't know how.
Boom! Yes! Got it! Oh, no, I don't got it. Hold on. But yeah, they always assume you just want heroin. So I walked up to the counter and I'm like, hi, I'm in so much pain that I'm about to throw up. Do you have some kind of a bag for that? Or should I just go to the bathroom? And they handed me a bag. And then I got 4 steps away from the window before I had to throw up. It was bad vomiting from pain.
Yes.
And then it was still 3 more hours before they saw me.
And I was like, I go up to the nurse and I'm like, hey, he's telling me he's going to like pass out. I can't catch him.
It was bad.
And she's like, just get him into a wheelchair. So I walk over to the wheelchairs and I come back and I'm like, hey, do you have any normal human-sized wheelchairs?
They were all super tiny.
He's a really large guy.
I'm 6'3".
And those wheelchairs would be a tight fit for me, a 5'1" woman.
It was bad. All right, I'm going to try against the bots. You can relax and eat your meal now.
Christ.
I'm going to stop inveighing upon you.
I would play more if it was fun, but
yeah,
I can't figure out how to make it go.
It is a problem.
And because like he didn't want to sit in certain chairs because the chair arms were like rubbing against his side.
Oh, it was bad.
Which was hurting him.
All right, so power up, stop, skid boost. Gotcha.
And then there's like a secondary, once you've been processed, waiting area that they told him to go sit in. And like the majority of the seats are gone and they're just those tiny little chairs. And he's like, hey, what's down this hallway? He walked down the hallway, what, about 10 feet? Not even.
Something like that, yeah.
I was like, oh, here's a lazy boy. Fuck
I'm
that.
just going to hop into that until they're ready for me.
Yes. And because you had been given drugs, fell asleep.
Did I technically bring that across? I did! Yay, I got across the finish line. Oh, I'm fine now. I mean, I can't eat any fatty foods ever for the rest of my life. Like, I can't eat anything fried. How many fries can I have before I get sick? Is it 4?
No.
Like, it's a small number.
But you didn't really eat fatty food. Like, we make fries here, and you're fine with those.
Well, yeah, they're baked. Yeah. I'm saying fries, as in fried.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's fried food I can't have. Like, if something is, like, breaded, I can bake it. But it's like, seriously, I can't have any fried food. Or I'm in real trouble, healthfully.
The best part of that experience,
yeah,
for me, other than the nurse that was a total bitch, and
she
I
was
get
bad.
it, she's a tough job, but I'm like, I'm telling you, he's going to pass out, and you don't have any reasonably sized wheelchairs. Like, I'm like, he's not going to sit in that. He literally won't fit.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
But the best part was it was a weekend. Was it a Sunday?
It was a Sunday, because I had made you a special meal on Saturday night that made me almost die.
Oh, it was a Sunday. So I go to try and find food. Apparently the cafeteria in the goddamn hospital is closed on Sunday.
Yeah, it's not open on Sundays.
And
That's like, their rule.
Okay, I need something to eat, but I'm allergic to wheat.
Oof.
So I'm asking one of the people that work in the hospital, and they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah.
I was second!
Like, everything in your
+4,
vending machines,
nice.
I'm pretty much allergic to.
Did I win? You're goddamn right I won. Okay, I get the value of this. I think this is cute. So, I think it is definitely better with a lot of real players. But yeah, this is really cute.
Oh. So I'm like,
continue.
I'm at the point where I'm about to pass out from lack of food. So is there a place I can go and like get a salad, some fruit, something I can actually eat?
Totally reasonable question.
Like, there's a coffee shop, they have salads. So I go to the coffee shop that's in the hospital.
There you go, Conchanta.
And I go up to her and I'm like, I'm sorry, I was told you have salads. Where are your salads? And she points to pasta salad. And I'm like, do you have anything that's gluten-free? And she's like, what's that? And I'm like, you're in a hospital! I'm like, do you have fruit? Do you have freaking lettuce? Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think, what did I end up having? A chocolate bar? I found one chocolate bar that I wasn't allergic to, and I don't like chocolate.
A weirdly large amount of chocolate bars have wheat in them.
Yeah. And they were all that they stocked in the vending machine. The chips...
You just have to go for not caramel bars or just Cadbury plain chocolate.
They didn't have either of those.
Oof.
I think there was like a bad Hershey's bar that didn't have wheat in it that I ended up eating. But I don't even like chocolate.
It's weird that the audio is different from what they're saying.
Oh, weird. And then all the chips in the vending machine are chips that have wheat in them.
Ew.
Like they were hickory sticks, flavored Doritos, not classic flavor.
In my defense, I do love hickory sticks.
Yeah. Great. Frito-Lays, whatever those are. Pringles. And I was like...
I think Frito-Lays are just chips.
No, they have wheat. They're for
Really?
that weird shape.
Oh, right. Oh, no, they're corn chips. They're corn... Frito-Lays. Fritos are corn chips, but they still have wheat in them?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
All right, first off, I need to taste this. Let me just grab that.
You just took my food away from me, y'all.
You spice that an appropriate amount.
So angry.
All right, so I have 18 points to check. We got strength, confidence, intimidation, wit, dexterity, agility, creativity, comfort, magic, deception, performance, appearance, negotiating, insight, constitution, history, investigation, still. I hate to say it, but I'm going entirely with prettiness and deception. Is that bad?
Yeah. And then a friend of ours
Apparently that is bad.
had her gallbladder flare up, like what, a month or two later? And she got her gallbladder surgery before
Fritos in the
Hogarth
U.S. are
got his.
gluten-free. Weird. Apparently U.S. Fritos are gluten-free.
The ones I had had wheat in them. Maybe they've changed since, but...
Oof. Oh, no! Damn. This is... Oh, I'm running a tavern in this one. That's cute.
Well, Jester, I think you need to reasonably give her time to cool down.
Yeah, just give her time and then let her explain herself.
Yes, and then I need, like, if you know what you did wrong, you need to apologize, even if it's a tiny thing.
Oh, totally.
But and then you just need to hear her out. As someone who was on medication that made me anxious and depressed,
Just nonstop.
what, four straight months?
4 straight months?
4 straight months.
Well, it was 3.5.
Three. Let's call it 4. Which was just effing delightful, you all. I was so fun to live with. Like, I think Hogarth can attest to the fact that
she's the
sometimes
worst, yeah.
you just have to sit and listen. Now, I was usually aware that the medication was making me react weird to things, wasn't I?
Totes.
But I would still get upset over stuff.
Adorable photos. Bard College.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying let her talk. I'm literally talking about a hormone medication that made me,
Oh, there's
anxious
rolling
and
in this game.
depressed. So I feel like I can relate a little bit to her situation. Obviously not the same thing, but sometimes you just have to listen, and even if it's a tiny thing, just let her be upset over a tiny thing. Never tell someone who's hormonal that it's nothing.
100%. That's just the rule.
Exactly, Unabridged. They do. Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed. What is the competition in the Bay Area? Okay. Gin and lemon juice. Is that a cocktail?
Yeah.
Gin and lemon juice?
I feel like that's getting close to an old-fashioned.
I have no idea what an
Missing
old-fashioned is.
something in it.
Probably sugar
There's
water,
another-
given it's an old-fashioned.
There's another drink with gin.
Wait,
and lemon
seriously,
juice.
isn't an old-fashioned just gin and lemon juice and sugar water?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think so.
Oh, see you soon, Snake. Thanks for dropping by.
Au revoir, Snake. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so a friend of ours got her gallbladder surgery before Hogarth, and we found out something from friends and doctors in the who informed us because he wasn't continuously complaining about being in pain. Because they were like, until you get your surgery, you have to go on a super low fat diet, and he was like, okay.
Not difficult.
Well, at first you thought it was going to be super difficult, and you're like,
Yeah.
I can't eat anything. And I was like, hey, my grandmother had to have gallbladder surgery, and I used to do her grocery shopping with her.
I literally just ate,
labels
what,
for her.
soup for 6 months?
Salsa.
Yeah.
I was like, you can have salsa, you can have jello, you can have soup, you can have, well, certain types of soup.
Yeah,
You can
just
have
no
this.
cheese for 6 months.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But there were lots of
Well,
like
5
peppers
months.
and.
Yeah.
I suppose.
I think this is why you're so addicted to spice.
Oh, God, yeah, because it was all I could have.
But I started like listing out all the foods he could have.
Adorable. They've hired a bartender. And they all have Muppet noses, which is weird to me. I find it odd that they
You
all have
might-
Muppet noses.
Yeah, they're creeping me out. You might have accidentally said what, Jester?
That can happen, yeah. Oh, really? That's good to know,
You might have
Conchanted.
accidentally said that's nothing to what I'm dealing with work right now. Yeah.
Not a good message, yes.
Yeah, that's not great.
All right, High Street.
And I get it.
Arena.
As
Ooh.
someone on the spectrum, when listening to someone else talk, I try to relate to them by telling my own stories, but that doesn't always go over well. Sometimes you just have to listen to someone bitch, and even if it sounds
Crazy.
or as a relatively minor thing, you need to let
Central
them vent.
Square. Ooh, has the theater. Nice.
I think so.
I would hope. Oh, theater contacts. Cool. Portside.
Well,
Docks
there
and
you
Market.
go.
Exactly.
Docks is the perfect place to go because people who get off a boat will want some beer immediately.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. Well,
Doritos here are, but only original flavor. All the other flavors here
Are not gluten free.
have wheat.
That's
in
true.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, only plain is literally the only flavor she can have.
Yeah.
Whereas I am really disappointed that basically no one sells spicy chips.
Yeah.
You can't buy Is there one flavor of spicy chips I can get? Two now.
Covered Bridge.
Coverage
and then
Bread
there's
makes
the
one,
ones-
and the Irresistibles make my Devil's
Oh
Barbecue.
yeah, and well, there's the other one at Bulk Brand, but we just never go there.
Is that not the same as the Covered Bridge?
No, that was a different brand.
Oh, you're right, it was. Okay, so I know of 3 brand of spicy chip I can buy.
I'm just mad.
Apparently
that
the new Prince of Persia is great, but I refuse to spend any money on anything from Ubisoft, so I can't play it.
Oh, okay.
Ubisoft is a legitimate evil corporation. Spoiler alert, last week they said you have to get used to not owning games
oh, right.
you play.
Yes, I
Like,
sent you
nope.
that article.
Nope. I don't think so. Thanks, guys.
I forgot.
I'm never playing an Ubisoft game again. I already boycotted your your Far Cry 6 because of its offensive portrayal of Cuba, and now I'm just boycotting you entirely because of this crap.
Offensive portrayal of Cuba.
It's real bad.
Like real bad.
Real bad.
Like real bad.
What if Cuba was super right wing?
Um,
Then, spoiler alert, America would love them.
Yeah. They're.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they're kind of to the right on certain beliefs, but
Oh yeah, they're, weirdly anti-gay, but
Yeah.
beyond that, they're fine. I know. First country to get a cancer vaccine.
wow.
Theater, obviously.
There's this weird thing where Canadians know a lot about Cuba
A
Because-
weirdly large percentage of Canadians vacation in Cuba.
because no Americans can go there, but in Canada there's no travel problems with traveling to Cuba. So Canadians go on vacation to Cuba all the time.
Like, literally all the time.
Yeah.
They're the most common
they're-
tourists in
yeah.
Cuba. Canadians.
To the point where there are a series, more than one documentary, about French Canadian women going on vacation to Cuba and marrying men from Cuba.
Yeah.
It's actually
a thing.
such a thing that
So it's
happens
Naomi's
that
deal.
there's more than one documentary about it.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Pretty common.
I think regardless of her pregnancy, Jester, as Unabridged alluded to, like comparing what you're going through and saying what you're going through is nothing compared to what I'm dealing with is really dismissive, regardless of what it is and
Fair.
regardless of her being pregnant. So I think Yeah, you might have to do a bit of groveling. Try not to make excuses when you say you're sorry.
Oh.
Just acknowledge what you did. Don't say like, "Oh, I'm under a lot of stress right now." Just say, "I'm sorry.
Be like, my bad.
My bad. I should have just listened."
You're fired.
Oh no! Poor Naomi. Although having a drama queen as the bar should be delightful.
The hell was that sound?
I don't know. What sound?
I think ice just fell down the building.
Oof. That's
Did
bad.
you not hear that? Just did it again.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
No, I did hear that
Clunk, clunk,
crickle.
Yeah. Either there's a monster behind our TV or ice
Which
is
there
falling
isn't.
down.
We had an ice rain today, so everything is coated in ice.
My name's Edmund.
Hey, are we gonna lose our bird netting? Last time we
No,
had ice rain
I
like
think
this,
it'll be
we
fine this
almost
time.
lost it.
I looked outside today and it wasn't encased in ice, so I think
Okay.
the wind wasn't blowing this
Oh,
way
that's
during
good.
the ice rain.
Naomi?
Yeah, the ice rain gets real heavy on the bird netting.
Such a killjoy.
You see?
Oh.
I feel like the first half of your statement is great. Sorry, I should have been paying more attention is great. I think the I'll be more careful about what I say next time is maybe not
I see.
the statement you want to go for. What do you think?
Just saying I'll be more attentive in the future. There, done.
I'm sorry I should have listened to you.
I'll do better. I will be more attentive in the future.
Because by saying I'll be more
Ooh.
careful about what I say next time, it almost implies that she's being overly sensitive.
Okay.
Well then.
Oh.
Yes, the amount of foods that aren't gluten-free are really upsetting. Seriously, we had
A
a
shockingly large amount.
snowstorm right when we were heading out to play trivia at the pub on Monday night. So
Blizzard,
we headed
you
out
might
right
say.
away, and I didn't have time to eat first. There's like one thing on the menu I can safely eat, y'all.
Yeah, it
One
was bad.
thing, because there's like other gluten-free things, but they're cooked in the same fryer.
Yeah. Oh, well, you can always get dice made out of Jello. They have dice made out of Jello. Jelly dice. You can.
I think those are full of citrus.
Maybe, maybe
And
not.
are you sure they're gluten-free?
They're definitely gluten-free. They're made out of gelatin.
And she's checking,
Go for it.
because I don't think they are.
Oh, creepy. You are not good at magic, Owen.
Dear.
Sure thing.
Oh, wrist.
Fascinating.
Whee!
How's that?
Huh?
Permit me to clarify.
Aw.
Oh, it is
Because
gluten-free.
he's bad at magic. I told you. It's Jello dice. It has to be gluten-free.
Okay. Made with seasonal flavors. Blueberry, blue raspberry,
Right?
fresh strawberry, which
Okay.
fake strawberry taste, pina colada, yuck, banana royale, yuck, and mango.
She's allergic to citrus. It has nothing to do with her gluten-free. So as long as it wasn't a mango month, you're fine.
Yeah, but there's often citrus in Jello. Regardless.
Sometimes, yes. Not always. Sometimes.
No, I'm just
Citrus
allergic
is
to
fine.
citrus.
What do you want?
So even the nachos, I have a bunch of citrus on them, but I just have a scratchy throat and I'm super itchy when I get it.
Oh. We will be careful in the future to not worry people.
Sorry.
That's what happens, Jester. That is the nature of hormones. You just have to accept it.
I once almost kicked. Before a surgery I had, I was given a hormone shot.
It messed her up.
Holy shit.
Well,
I felt like I had to apologize to my mother because wow, did I get bitchy.
Yeah, that was bad.
So we were stuck in traffic. No big deal. Hoguru here was talking about Alan Moore, as he does,
Most of the time, yeah.
which is something I find endearing.
As it
Literally
should
did
be.
it the first night we met, and I was like, "Who's this guy?
Please.
Oh, you want to talk about Alan Moore for another hour? Cool. You're fun." You also, corrected a know-it-all guy, and that was hilarious.
Well, people get Simpsons quote wrong. That's
Yes.
just a thing that happens. All right, we are finally in the game.
No. That was my friend Kim you corrected on the Simpsons quote.
Okay.
The other person that you corrected was
Oh.
was talking about comic books and saying, I don't know, maybe Frank Miller was the end-all be-all and being a pretentious ass. And you just, and then he started talking about Alan Moore, and you just went on a long tirade and corrected him. So anyway, Alan Moore. He's talking about Alan Moore in the car. This is something I find endearing. I find it an attractive quality in him. I literally wanted to kick him out of a moving vehicle, and he was driving.
She is the worst. Don't forget that.
And it was at that moment I was like, oh, this might be the hormones causing this.
Yeah.
That I think this is the shot that
It might be bad magic, but it's worth watching.
As I described it to everyone I worked with, I was like, you know that scene in The Grinch where his heart grows?
Yep.
Play that in reverse, and that's what's happening.
That's fair.
To me.
Did you say wink or did you wink?
I hated everyone.
What is with this nonsense she's speaking?
Isn't this stuff great?
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. Smells great, too.
Yeah. Sorry, we both have dry hands, so we're putting a balm on.
Balm is a great word, no notes.
All natural balm made from
Fingers
a local
crossed,
place
Jester,
near where
except
we-
almost no sleep, because kids are born. Ooh.
Well, and maybe start, educating both of yourselves on postpartum, because
That can be a mess.
that can be a even bigger mess that people just aren't very
Aw.
aware of. And I have a good friend who went a really long time not being treated for it, and
I know I say this a lot, but Bully is the best game.
when she finally got treated for it, she felt so much better, but she had to get suicidal to get it recognized.
Yikes.
Even here in Canada, where we have good health care.
Okay. So it's a tavern management sim that's also a dating sim. Okay.
Talked about hospital visits.
Nice.
I bitched and swore a bunch at a driving game.
You did enjoy that. Tell me more.
Yeah, that's valid, Jester. That is true, Unabridged. That is very true.
Adorable.
I don't know if any of you are familiar with Michael the Librarian.
Why would they be?
He's like he's big on social media, and everybody I know follows him.
Okay.
I recently was talking to a friend, and I was like, "Hey, this account's like, oh, you like the account I just sent you? Because like they're amazing and joyful. Oh, have you seen this joyful account?" And my friend was like, "That's Michael the Librarian. Of course I know who you're talking about." So, joyful guy. I described him recently to Hoku here as being like the modern day Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
And even he had like his like breakdown.
There's a
recently,
puppy.
and like was like, yeah, just had a bunch of anxiety, had to deal with it. Sometimes these things happen.
Hey, puppy. So I have to open the business, and then we're going to start doing business management things. As one does. Remind me to encode the Until Dawn video when I'm done the stream.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Sounds good.
Well, I talk in the video about how it's not going to be that hard to do an Until Dawn, like, remastered and with better visuals, because, and back me up on this, Unabridged, when you're making a video game, generally use higher resolution textures than the engine of the PS4 can support. So there is a prettier version of Until Dawn already on the computer at Supermassive Games, or Sony SCEA, some Sony Computer Entertainment of the UK. So I don't think it's going to be that hard for them to put together an unabridged, oh my god, and a remastered version unabridged, because they're just going to use the existing better textures they already have. Obviously we want to go to Portside. Yeah, we need to buy stuff for the shop, Dadoy.
Yup.
How you doing, girl?
I'm good. Tired. I told you I was going to crash.
I know, and you did.
I went from mopping the store and re-merchandising half
As
of
one
the
does.
store
All
while
right, let's
being
find some
busy
stuff for the shop.
to spending 20 minutes,
You know.
getting my car out of the block of ice that had encased it. I was impressed that I got the doors open.
Vinaigrette? Seriously? Oh, Vincent.
Well, the
does.
the way the wind was blowing wasn't hitting the sides of the car, which were still very icy, and I had to scrape the windows.
Okay.
But it was hitting the front windshield.
Well,
Gotcha.
That much.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of it. Yeah.
What would you say that is? Half an inch?
Yeah, half an inch.
About half an inch, y'all.
Aww.
let's see. Huh?
What thing? Yeah, okay, you're just talking about capitalism.
Actually, Horror King, if I'm upset about something and someone says yes, dear, too much to me,
She's
That-
gonna go nuts!
I'm going to Hulk smash something.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
Like, no, acknowledge what I'm freaking saying to you. Don't just say yes over and over again.
Yeah.
Participate
Okay, that shopper
in
sucks.
the conversation. But also tell
Fair.
me I'm right. Like I said, you just have to listen and be aware that when someone's experiencing anything, be it anxiety
Completely
or
fair,
hormone
Conchanted.
fluctuations, the smallest thing might be a big deal, and you just have to listen and accept that.
So, was Ryan Gosling nominated for Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor?
I don't know.
Look it up.
Okay. I mean, I feel like it should be best supporting.
I feel like it should be Best Actor. He's in fully 40% of that movie.
But he's not
And
the
the-
star.
But the climax of the movie, literally, the most important scene in the movie is Ken singing a song about what it means to be Ken.
Wow.
Like, that's the heart of the movie, and the climax of the movie is him singing a song about himself.
Best supporting.
He's gonna win it then. How did, like, if he was nominated for Best Actor, I could see someone else winning it.
Because
But
the
how could
way-
he not
oh,
win
wait,
it
no.
for Best Supporting?
I mean, it is. I see your point.
I suppose.
Yes.
Sadly, that would, like, if you have to have two leads, obviously Barbie is the lead,
Duh.
but if you have to have two leads, I would actually say structurally and the way that movie is set up, the second lead is
No.
actually America.
That's why she
for-
wasn't she nominated for Best Supporting Actress?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would say that she would be the second lead over.
No, but she's supporting Barbie
But, you know,
in a way that Ken isn't.
Yes.
Ken has his own storyline in the movie.
yes.
America Ferrera is there to support Barbie. It is so
She has her
hilarious
own
that that's
story.
her real life husband, though,
Yes.
playing her husband in the movie.
Well,
It was so nice of them to cast her real life husband as her husband for the 3 scenes he's in.
Hey, Queen's here.
What is
Hope you're
up,
good.
Joanna?
Finally getting some sleep and a day off? Maybe
Ouch.
sometime soon?
Fingers crossed.
well, right.
That's it?
Well.
Exactly, K Enchanted.
Etnad. Ugh.
Really?
You just have to listen.
Adorable. Fun fact, Junia was the first among the apostles of Jesus. But then later, people made up that women couldn't be apostles, so they made up the name Junius to pretend it had been a man. Huh. Not apostles, sorry, proselytizers. People who went out to teach
Yes,
the word.
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
So what?
that's actually a really good point.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hell
No. All right. Right.
I agree, K Enchanted.
That makes sense. I see your point, Enchanted, but
Listen to me.
the weird part is, again, the climax is literally Ken sing a song about
I know.
his own experience.
I know. But
But hey, if they want to give him Best Supporting Actor, the man deserves it.
Oh yeah. I honestly just always assumed he was nominated in Best Supporting because apparently that's what my brain thought he was. So
I get
you
it.
and I disagree on this.
Sure.
Now I just kind of want to watch the movie again.
It's a very good movie.
We own it.
Why wouldn't we? Okay. I don't understand what you mean. You definitely shouldn't do this.
Horror King wants to know if you want to do a collaborative live stream when Little Nightmares 3 comes out.
Yeah, of course. Play Little Nightmares 3 at the same time. Why not? As a stream. That'd be fun. Alright. Aww. Adorable. Hopefully. 100%. If he doesn't win that, the world makes no sense to me. Someone pointed out that the same year that Citizen Kane didn't win Best Picture,
Yeah.
Sidney Greenstreet didn't win Best Supporting Actor for The Maltese Falcon. Like, I had no idea that was the same year.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah, it's the same year. Like, yes, he absolutely deserved Best Supporting Actor for The Maltese Falcon.
So we were watching an interview with,
It's a very cute game.
Clive Owen.
I do like the art style.
Clive
yes,
Owen's in
it
the
was
Sam
Clive
Spade
Owen.
show.
Yep.
So there's a Sam Spade show, Clive Owen, Sam Spade, and they're talking in the interview about the Maltese Falcon and the first
As
time you
one
saw
does.
the Maltese Falcon, and it was so strange
Dynamic stretch.
because they were both talking about being like in their 20s the first time they saw it.
Teens
Like,
or 20s.
how Seth Meyers, the interviewer, isn't that much older than us, and I'm like,
How did you not see it on
this
TV?
when you were younger?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, is it because we both have parents that are like ginormous movie fans?
Old-timey movie people.
But they would also watch everything new, too. Like, we were just always watching movies.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, I agree. He definitely deserves the Oscar. Like, that performance was just delightful.
He was amazing in that movie. No notes. Aww.
Also, it means if he does win, everyone in my hometown's going to go freaking crazy.
That's true. He is from Cornwall.
I'm from the same hometown as Ryan Gosling, y'all.
People will go nuts. Yep. Alright, High Street.
Hey, Dusk!
What is up?
We hope you're well.
Hope you guys are having a great time.
We understand
By the way,
being busy.
honk honk.
What?
I said honk honk.
What?
And I stand by what I said.
Ugh.
You're the worst.
You're being judged by plushies. They will stare at you
Breath
with
in.
judgment.
They missed an E
Judgment.
there.
Oh, come on.
Right.
Judgment!
They are cuties. I'm not going to disagree with that.
That was judgment.
He remembered the E the second time. That's weird.
Right.
Freaking
And the third time.
Yes.
Heidi also judges you.
Oh, hey, Heidi. Oh. Is full pelt a thing? Not full as a meaning as a replacement for full speed?
Yes,
Really? Weird.
I've heard it.
Well,
I mean, I feel like full tilt would be the more
Yeah,
accurate.
pelt is just a weird thing to say. Oh, damn.
freaking unbelievable.
These are cute characters. I'm not going to disagree with that. We do not have a fort for our plushies. They are mostly in a hammock.
Hammock. They also have various
on bookcases. They've taken over many bookcases.
It's a British. It's a Britishism. That's
What
why
is?
I've heard it. Full pelt.
Oh, okay.
Don't talk down to me.
Right.
It's like, why have I heard
Game
this?
is apparently made in England, everybody.
No.
We'll look for extra U's where they don't make sense. That was one good joke on Saturday Night Live. We will erase all of the superfluous U's from British words, except for glamour.
No.
Because I was trying to think,
well-
do they say parlor without a U? And they do.
Okay, there are currently we are 2 people on a couch,
With 7 plushies.
or Chesterfield, as I like to say.
Yeah.
With how many squishmallows?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Four.
5, 6 for Jacob. And isn't there somebody else around here?
Well, no.
Where's
we're just
Tatiana?
Tatiana's, I think, behind me somewhere.
Okay, I'm just saying
Where's
there's
she going?
7
Oh, yeah,
plushies on the
Tatiana's
couch with
over here.
us.
So, and squishmallows are 1,
3.
2, 3, 4. Tatiana.
Who's the 4th one?
Gordon.
I didn't know Gordon was there. There's
Gordon's
8
under the
plushies. He's completely invisible. There's 8 plushies on the couch with us
So,
right now.
yes, it might be a plushie fort.
An addiction, one might say.
Yes.
An obsession. Frankie has problems. He is not okay.
Yes. Well.
Poor guy.
No.
Yes.
It's definitely not.
Yes. No.
Jester said something. She was complaining about something, is my understanding. And then he said something to the effect of, well, what I'm going through at work is way worse right now. And she was kind of pissed at him.
Let's see.
So you can skip all these scenarios and just be having hired them.
Well,
I feel like the game might make a mistake at having a full 40 minutes of just hiring people at the start before you actually play the game. But I get
We do have a plushie hammock, which we find delightful.
it. It really is
And
delightful.
then I bought a bunch of baskets
what?
that are really well
That was
made
cute.
and good sized baskets. Like you could carry a load of laundry in them. Here's the,
All right, we're going to
just
save
big enough.
here and stop.
but the baskets are amazing
yeah.
because the handles are the ears and it's got a cat face on it.
Yeah.
So they're cat
They're
baskets
pretty perfect.
that our plushies go in.
So, my one issue with the game is I got 30 minutes into the game and didn't actually see any gameplay, which is an issue. But that said, I did like all of the characters. I thought the art style Did you tweet at them?
I did.
All right.
I said,
All right,
"My
we're
God,
back,
what?"
audio-wise.
And Queen said, how did that happen? He has giant feet.
Way too big feet. I'll be right back. I have to go and grab the wrist brace from the last room, because the last game of tonight involves a lot of like keyboard and mouse play. That was embarrassing.
I'm hoping the mic is still
No, it's
hooked
on.
up and you guys can hear us.
You can see it on screen. The green line's moving.
Yay! Mic is working! So, yes. He's got giant feet and stepped on the cord. That's what happened. It's a thing that happened. It was kind of funny. Especially since he's constantly telling me not to trip over the cords. Yeah, that was sort of my. I mean, I wouldn't be that, absolute with it, Dusk, but basically what we were saying is like, I know you may think that what you're going through is, maybe more stressful or whatever, but you just have to listen and stop thinking like, reactions are trivial when, it's hormonal. And as we said, like, anything can set someone off. Like, even, like, you know, changing a job can set someone off and, like, cause you to be depressed or experiencing anxiety. So, like, the smallest little thing might cause you anxiety, but, like, or, you know, cause you to be upset. But saying to someone, that's not as bad as blank, isn't
the worst thing you can say.
Yeah, isn't the right way to approach that situation. Sometimes you just have to actively listen and say that sucks.
Totes. Just to, you know,
Yeah.
if stuff sucks, just say it is. I feel like I stopped unplugging this keyboard accidentally. It's probably damaging the keyboard.
Probably. At least the mic's still working. But yes. And I mean, I guess.
Would you like to guess how many years I've had this wrist brace for?
That one? That's got to be a decade old.
12 years. I bought this wrist brace 12
because you
years
broke
ago.
The thing, but I had a wrist brace that had broken, and I replaced the splint in it with an existing splint.
That's my point. All right, everybody. This is going to be fun. You might be surprised by the content of our next game.
Really?
Oh, there you go. You stole the mouse, weirdo.
You put it on me.
That is definitely one reading of the situation. The game is called Vector Zone. You might be wondering, why is he so excited about this game, Vector Zone? It's clearly a zombie game. Okay, yeah, he loves zombie games, but why this specific zombie game? And the answer is... I am waiting for it to respond. What are you talking about? And the answer is, this zombie game, based on the screenshots... Ooh, it's a demo. Nice.
Yes, I did, Horror King.
Seems to be based on a kit. And if you might be wondering, what kit could he possibly be talking about? Let's just say that he's played a series of games that people have sent him, completely unbidden. Great word, by the way, unbidden. Use the gun to kill all of the vectors, which is what they call zombies in this game.
Okay.
About dealing with the zombie apocalypse in a... oh, head exploded. Nice. Second head exploded.
Spit out.
A zombie apocalypse in a survival crafting scenario. And they're all built on the same engine, and I'm obsessed with them. And as you can see, this too is built on the same engine. The difference is it has an elaborate tutorial to get you started. And as you see, they don't make you like start with just a club or like go punch a tree for some sticks. You've started. You got a nail gun, a bat. You've got a pistol. Like they're getting you going in this game right away.
Well, that's good.
Find resources in this area. So I need 50 resources, everybody. Wish me luck. You don't have to wish me luck. That's just me.
Luck.
She's going to pretend that was wishing me luck.
I'm falling asleep.
We actually knew that was going to be happening, and I don't worry about it. I did not see your comment about the microphone.
He said it unplugged itself because it was tired of us or some such nonsense.
Hilarious. He's known
so
for his
funny.
comedy acumen. Is it possible to say something mean the opposite of what you said?
Huh?
Is it possible to say something but mean the opposite of what you said? The answer is yes, and that's what happened.
Yes. I think
okay.
that's the definition of sarcasm.
It is. Or, to use another word in the vernacular, irony.
Yes.
Or facetiousness. Whichever you prefer.
Although, sarcasm isn't always
Facetious? No, it is not.
Remember
You're
the
totally
time
right
I
about
worked
that.
with someone and she tried to, this bad manager I had tried to tell me I was always being facetious. And I was like, no, I'm sarcastic, but I'm not actually being facetious with you.
Wait, what?
And she didn't know what what the word meant.
Yeah, that is a problem.
She was using a big word to try and,
All right, I don't have a map. This is a problem. So it says, find resources in the area. That's fine. Find fuel for the car inside the fuel store. That's a weird name for a store. Craft a Molotov and burn the fuel store nest. Sure. Find a wrench and fix the car, and then add fuel to the car.
Well,
Sure.
he pronounced it wrong at one point.
Facetiousness?
Yes, that
I
is
often
wrong.
do.
He is,
completely
he is
wrong.
intentionally mispronouncing a word. It's facetiousness.
And I'm sorry about this, Kinchanted. A thing I find funny for no good reason is to constantly pronounce words incorrectly.
Yeah.
There's no good reason
It
for
drives
why
me
I find
crazy.
that funny.
What word did I recently find out how it was actually pronounced?
I don't know. Please tell me.
No, it was like last week, and I went, wait, is that how you say that?
I'm blanking on it, but I do remember that happening.
It's literally a word I had never heard out loud. I had only ever read, and I was like, oh, I've been saying that one wrong.
So this game is winning my heart right away because it has a lot of exploding zombie heads. If you shooting the zombie in the head or hitting the head doesn't make their head explode, you didn't successfully make a zombie game. But if it does explode, then boom, you successfully made a zombie game.
Well, that's good that the copyright claim on those live streams has gone horror.
Woo!
I guess it got resolved.
It's understandable that you might think you were saying it wrong, because I say things incorrectly with such confidence that it's fair to assume that I know what I'm doing. But really, I'm just being a jerk, and I apologize for that.
It's really sad because he's also the kind of jerk who will correct your pronunciation.
Oh,
about
100%.
something. So, like, not only does he intentionally say words wrong, but he's also the guy that'll be like, did you not mean facetiousness?
Yeah. I think the word you're looking for is facetiousness. Is Unabridged here?
Unabridged was here.
Because I do that to Unabridged constantly. I'm not saying that it's not normal to not know how to say the word genre, but some people don't know how to say the word genre.
It's a weird word.
People say genre.
Yeah. Well, it's a
For
French...
example,
I heard
Jada
that somewhere.
Pinkett at the start of the movie Scream 2.
I was just going to say, I heard that somewhere
Perfect
recently,
example.
and it drove me crazy.
She doesn't know how to say that
you're
word.
Right. Well, the weird thing about genre is it's a French word, right?
Yep.
So we do have a leg up in that situation.
Oh yeah, we have an advantage in that we all learned French as children. Boom! Got a lighter. Nice. I'm almost halfway to getting all of the items I need.
Hey,
They have put
Monster.
so much work into this more. Hey, Monster, what's up?
It was like
I hope you're having a good day.
to Seth Meyers say Monsieur,
That was embarrassing
which
for
I
him.
can't
Like,
even replicate how he said
Monster.
it. Yeah.
He said Monster. It was embarrassing.
Although I've now heard his mother speak French.
And you're like, oh, maybe you're not a
periodically in
great
the
French
show, and I'm like,
teacher.
oh,
Yeah.
you have a real bad American accent when you speak French. It's
You
not
know what? You're
horrible,
teaching
but she
people
has
the
a
language,
real
that's what
bad
counts.
American accent. And like, I already speak French
Monsieur.
with an English accent, but damn.
That's pretty much exactly it, Monster.
Yeah.
Alright.
Monsieur.
Monsieur. Oh, I have to save a survivor, see? This game is so far up at all of the games built with this engine so far, I'm kind of blown away. I'm actually saving people from a garage and there's other characters. Yes, please. Anybody other zombies backing up behind me? Nope, I don't think so. Also, I haven't seen any zombies whose models I recognize from 100 other zombies games, which is another nice twist.
They don't all look alike, which is good.
Yeah.
You're eating a salad? That sounds delicious.
I concur. This game,
Where can
it's
we
not
find
out yet. I'm doing a preview of it.
So, watch
Watch
your
for that. I have a shotgun, yes
local
please.
game buying places like
I will
Steam.
show you the name of the game soon. It's Vector something. We will check. Actually, it's in the description of the video, so there you go. Rescue. Where's my base camp? Did not leave the screen when I said I rescued them. Where's this base camp I'm sending people to? It would be great if I knew that. Ammo doesn't count as resources, apparently, which actually makes sense. Like, I'm not going to disagree with that. I need to find the fuel store, though, is the thing. And not having a map is making it hard to find the fuel store. Maybe they mean gas station? I don't know. I was sent this game by the publishers because every couple of weeks I get to send a zombie game that is made with the same... well, that just looks nice. Excellent reloading animation game made with the same engine, survival game engine, and this is one of them. But the genius of these guys is they've taken out the hunger, sleep, and water meters and just let me enjoy the game. I keep telling people, and I mean, I don't need this to apply to every developer, but it's like, if you're not making a game that is specifically about wilderness survival, you don't need people to constantly be eating food and drinking water and worrying
do you
about
remember
protein.
that survival game that you played?
I do.
Where
Whatever you're about to say, I remember that game, but please continue.
Something about the fire, or no, what was it? Or the food, how long the food would sustain you.
Oh my god, yes.
And how much wood you needed for fire.
Yeah, it was long dark. It was real ridiculous.
Was it something about the fire too?
Yeah, it needed way too much lumber for the fire.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane.
As well, especially to keep warm, and we're like, no, you're in a cottage, like you've got like a structure to
I'm
shelter
inside a structure.
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to an iron stove.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be warm with just a single
Yeah.
log. It's fine.
You don't need that much.
Oh yes, I don't actually know who the developers of these mini games are, because like I said, this is the 6th game built with this zombie survival game engine I've played, and the same publisher. The same publisher,
Hey,
or at least
Cyberfox, welcome back.
distribution company, is sending out information on all of them. So it might be some kind of a scam. I don't know. But I am enjoying the games.
Yeah.
And they keep sending to me. And I keep playing them on stream. And this is so far the best one. Because they've taken out all of the
Nonsense.
green hell style. You have to constantly be eating nonsense. Like, I'm here to kill zombies and build a camp, guys. Don't worry about it.
I'm enjoying the fact that burbs keep flying over your head.
Well, they're telling you, the birds are supposed to tell you where a zombie nest is. So again, yeah, is this cribbed from State of Decay and Days Gone? Yes. But at least they're bothering to crib from good games.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to crafting. Can I
was just hoping
build a
you could
Molotov
befriend
cocktail?
the burbs.
Probably not. All right, so I need alcohol and glass bottles, so I'll craft a Molotov.
Oh, what was the name of that Survivor game?
Long Dark,
Long
delightful game, no notes.
But you had a lot of notes.
I have 100 notes, and the developers hate me because I have so many notes. The developers legitimately hate me.
Really?
Specifically.
Are you sure?
Yes, they sent letters of complaint to my editor.
Really?
Yeah, they don't like me at all
Oh, no!
because I called out their game for deleting save files, which is the one thing like a survival game can't do is delete save
That was
files.
like catastrophic, and everyone had. But then I saw like a bunch of other articles about the same thing.
Oh yeah, but I was the first one to call them out for it, so I got all the hate.
You know, here's my thing about game journalism, and this is the thing that exists. So I pointed out a catastrophic flaw with the game that other major
I don't know if I can build in the game. I'll find out.
publications also pointed out after I did. Because, wow, I have noticed a lot of major publications tend to crib game critics. But anyway.
As one does.
So I
need a
pointed out a
wrench.
major flaw. And you know what that game designer's response was? To write letters to my editor complaining about me.
It also happened with that game that was the walking simulator in space, Adrift.
Yeah.
Dude I'm not going to say he got drunk online and started just insulting me, but I'm also going to not say that, because it does seem like that's probably
These
what
are
happened.
stories you need to tell me when they happen.
Gotcha. At Game Critics, sure. Not for the channel. The channel is just me saying stupid things all the time. But Game Critics, I have an editor, of course. I'm not in charge of that website. I found the wrench! Oh, yes.
Like, who does that? So, I reviewed a movie, and, okay, let's say I'm a movie critic, and I reviewed, I don't know, J.J. Abrams' latest Star Trek travesty.
They are nightmares.
And I spent a paragraph bitching about the lens flares.
Flares, yes.
Does J.J. Abrams then turn around and start writing multiple letters to my editor complaining?
It would be insane.
I mean, yes, I realize that's what Zack Snyder does. Okay, I don't know that Zack Snyder
most of my
actually does
games
that
are on
well.
Steam. You can also go on itch.io to play Clown in the Woods, my new game. There's a link to it in the description of this exact video. I encourage everyone to check out. It's literally the best visual novel ever made. I can't back that up.
How come it's not on, how come Clown in the Woods isn't on Steam?
Because that would cost a lot of money. And I don't look to pay, it's a game I'm giving out for free because I just want people to play it. And I didn't feel like spending $150 to list a game on Steam that is just free for everybody to play. Maybe that's selfish of me, but again, how can it be selfish? It's free to play on itch.io right now. You okay?
Yep.
Seem to be having trouble.
I'm turning on my heated blanket.
She's got a heated blanket, everyone.
But I had to reach the switch.
That is problematic.
Cost a lot of stretching.
It does not have voice acting. It was a solo dev thing mostly. I wrote and made it myself. I just hired someone to do the art and do the music. Everything else was me, so it does not have voice acting tragically. But it only takes an hour to play, so it's not like you're going to be... It's not like it's a chore to get through.
Strangely, could we go back and add voice acting at a later
I mean, you
date
could later if you wanted to, but...
It's not like we don't have the ability to record lines.
It's true, but there's a lot of dialogue in the game, so it would be an ordeal of some kind or another. All right, so let's fix this car and see what the driving in this game is like.
I am fine if you use lens flare. Like, okay, what movie were we watching recently? Oh, I remember. Hard Boiled. You were watching the movie Hard Boiled recently.
Yep.
And there is use of lens flare in that movie.
A wrench.
Done amazingly well.
That's true.
But just doing it to blind me is irritating.
It
as
ain't
F.
good.
I have thoughts on J.J. Abrams.
He's the worst.
He is. Well, no. It's not the worst.
Oh, thanks, Monster. Yeah, check it out. It's in the link of every recent... It's in the description of every recent video.
He has done voice acting in games, just not his own.
It's true.
He's famously in, I want to say, it's called Murder House?
Yep, check out Murder House. You will love it. What? I'm actually driving in the game. Let's get back to the encampment. Finally. We'll see how it looks.
Both did voice acting in a game that came out for Pride Month.
Yep. It was delightful.
I feel like you're in something else other than Murder House.
I'm also in a little game called Alien Faction. I'm in Leprechaun Shadow. I'm in a bunch of games. Oh, that's the dream. Them casting me in a supermassive game. Oh, that would be delightful. I have to convince them to cast me in a supermassive game. My plan? Just keep making supermassive videos until they get around to it. You know? They don't have to, like, fly me to London or whatever to be in their visual thing. I'm sure there's just some voice actor parts. Like guys who are in audio documents and whatnot. Like the nurse. Sorry, not the nurse. The woman who ran the convalescent home in Devil and Me. I could absolutely do one of those parts.
Which character are you in Murder House?
Gary. Which is weirdly the character with the most lines.
He's not the
I can
star,
tell him
but
to
he
go.
has the
I can tell him to go chop wood. Oh, that's so great.
So yes, he's Gary.
Gary in Murder House. Yeah. All right, so I still need to find resources in the area.
Is that the? No.
Look at him chopping wood. This is fantastic.
Is that the one where you had an accent?
I don't know what you mean.
I swear, there's one where you had like a southern accent or something.
No, that was Good Times Woman, which was perfectly fun side thing. Another from the maker of Alien Faction and The Gay Agenda, a developer I'm very fond of. Hopefully his new game comes out soon. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Murder House is magnificent. I love that game. I mean, obviously I'm super happy because I'm in it, but I think it's just generally a fantastic game. I have to find sticks and stones. Which the game is nice enough to highlight for me.
Yes, because we have the ability to record dialogue quite well here.
We have a professional voice set up in the other room.
I actually volunteered with my company to narrate their training videos next time they need narration.
Yeah.
Rather than them using an AI voice.
The AI sounds like garbage.
He heard it and he was like, "Oh my god, that's horrible."
It has no idea what words mean, so it doesn't know how to inflect.
So I literally was like, "Yeah, if you want, but you have to pay me my page rate."
That's fair. All right, so now you go to crafting and you go to stone pickaxe. Stone axe. Wait, pickaxe or axe? Stone pickaxe. Okay. Now they want me to get some iron for the thing. So this is the first element of the game. Oh, I don't have any... Oh, I forgot to make rope. Sorry.
Oh, interesting, Fox.
I have a video about that going up tomorrow, Monster, so look out for it. So yes, I did hear about it, and I'm posting a video about it tomorrow. So yes, I'm definitely on top of the Until Dawn news. So Stone Axes. This is the first time in this game, this entire game so far, that I've been like, oh, so here's one of the elements that I've seen from this game kit before. Each game kit does its own slight version of this, but it's always pretty good. I made a stone axe instead of a pickaxe. I'm a real dum-dum. I did want this, though, so... Oh, I'm carrying logs! Just like in our beloved. The game is called The Island. They're the ones who instituted this system for carrying logs around that many other games have copied. You don't just put them in your inventory, you actually have to carry them on your shoulder. It's very nice.
Survival game, you know, whatever.
I have not heard about Murder Drones.
Long Dark or whatever. What's that? What it was called?
I do not Long Dark. I do not have a game of all the list of all the games I was in. I will make one of those. Honestly, I need a website. Do I not need a website?
You need a website.
I need a website. All right, so I'll put together hiddenobjectguru.com or dots. Honestly, it's going to be .ca. They're so much cheaper than .coms. Right. And the only credit you need to be able to get one is to be from Canada. So yeah, I'm definitely getting hiddenobjectguru.ca. And I'll put that link in all of my videos going forward. And you'll be able to see a list of all of the games I've voice acted in.
Just don't use Squarespace.
What is wrong with Squarespace?
Apparently, if you read the fine print...
They own all of your content?
Yep.
Oh my god, of course they do. Why would they not? No, I'll just go to wherever and buy the website address myself. It's fine.
What was I going to say?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. Alright.
Murder Drones on YouTube?
Never heard of it.
I have not heard of it.
Nor have all right thinking people.
Oh, you're in the wiki for the game, apparently.
Nice.
The Murder House? Nice.
Well, why would I not be? I'm literally the first build in the game. He did the credits not by, like, who's the main character, but by who has the most lines, and I literally have the most lines in the game.
Nice.
It is nice. I need to build a campfire to cook food. Solid tutorial in this game. Very happy about that.
Yeah, it seems better than most of those type of games.
It is so much better than most of these. I cannot stress enough.
Long Dark. Wasn't there also a thing about, like, how much energy it took to, like, carry logs and stuff like that? Oh, yeah,
it's terrible.
Like,
also, the game wouldn't let you build a sled.
Yeah.
I'm like, how am I supposed to carry all this lumber back if I don't have a sled? Okay, technology talents.
As people who live in a cold climate and understand what it takes to survive in the cold,
building campfire.
We were a little bit maybe too critical of the game, but you know. Also, being critical of the game because it didn't work, like the fact that it kept deleting your save file.
That was my major issue with the game, in my defense.
Because how many hours of gameplay did you have completed when it deleted it?
Oh, God, I was 15 hours in.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I thought it was going to be 10, but yeah, 15 hours of gameplay deleted.
And then it kept doing it after each update. No, this base starts in the game, which is a nice touch. All right. Use the pickaxe to mine miracles.
So what is this thing you told us about Horror King about?
I have no idea.
Murder Drones. What is Murder Drones about?
It's a weird name. I'll give you that. Basic workbench. Yeah. So I have definitely seen this in a bunch of other games.
The name of an 80s Canadian sci-fi movie?
Kind of, yeah. You might be thinking of Screamers, which was literally a movie about murder drones.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, they're saying there's a tree here. The tree you can chop down icon is still here because my survivor already chopped down the tree. So, yeah. But look at how good he's been at collecting all of these trees. Oh my god, this guy's my hero. He just makes cuts down trees and brings them to the center of camp. Dude is a genius. Robots who turn against humanity. So in that way, it's much like every other movie. I'm being sarcastic. Of course, I think that's a nice premise. All right. I would like more rope, please.
He's played smut games.
What games?
The question was, do you
play I've played
any
everything.
type of game?
There's literally no game I haven't played.
Smut games, and I was like, no, he's played. The only ones you won't play are pay for
any game where you have to pay to win.
Yeah,
that's my rule. But yeah, if you look at my review channels, I've reviewed Twisted H games. Some better than others. But yeah, I'll play whatever people send me. I'm very open about that. If people send me a game, I will show it off on the channel.
What was the slightly porny game you played?
The one, Gun Pixies.
No, not that one. But yes, that
That
one.
was delightful.
Yes. No, there was another one where you go to a party and there's naked chicks. And
I think it's House Party.
House Party?
Yes.
Yeah, House Party.
Yeah, we had to stop that early because there were naked chicks in it, and there's a rule on YouTube that you can't show nudity on a regular stream, so... We did cut that stream early, but it seemed entertaining. It was an adventure game with a house party full of naked people. Like, no judgment.
Did we do... Oh, you can't do a stream?
A stream, yeah. We had to do a video of it.
Ah, that's what it was.
Because then the video you can say, this is for adults only.
Yeah.
Alright, now I just need a stone hammer and we're good.
What was the most popular game a developer has sent you?
I don't know. I mean, we get sent a lot. I mean, weirdly, Square Enix sends us about 50% of the games they make. They're very strange because it's like, here, have Final Fantasy VII. Oh, but we don't want you to have Final Fantasy 16. Here, have Final Fantasy Remake, but we don't want you to have the Valkyria. Here, have what was that game called where you're the lady who hangs out with cats and does parkour? Whatever that game was, right? We want that, but we don't want... here, have that adorable fairy tale horror game.
He once got...
We don't want you to have the new Final Fantasy.
Was it
very strange.
A Metal Gear game that you got blacklisted for?
I did get blacklisted for that, but...
because he played it to the letter of the embargo, but not the spirit.
Yeah, of the embargo. That was rough.
The spirit of the embargo
was apparently violated.
Because they were like, you can only play to this point in the game, was the instruction.
But I played way too much detail.
And they said he didn't respect the spirit of the embargo.
I showed too much in my playthrough.
Which I wish you could take them to court over that and have it laughed out of court.
It would have been funny, but
guys.
I suffered no monetary...
You kind of did.
Kind of did, but not really.
It shut down your YouTube channel
Briefly,
for 2 months.
That was bad.
Did
I get sent Life is Strange? I got sent Life is Strange 2. That's true. I got sent Life is Strange 2.
I feel like...
And I got sent Life is Strange 2 colors. But I didn't get sent the first Life is Strange because I wasn't doing the channel at the time. Or at least it was new.
I feel like... all the Dark Pictures games.
Oh, I got sent all of the Dark Pictures games. That would be cute.
There was like one you
Enchanted.
weren't sent, and you literally got in contact with them. And they were like, whoops, here you go.
Yeah, House of Ashes they sent me, which is very nice. But they sent me The Quarry, they sent me House of Ashes, they sent me Devil in Me. They're very good about that. Yeah. It's like they know that I'm obsessed with covering their games. Wink. Which means I got to play the pre-release version, the demo, like the press demo of had Devil in Me before they took out the accessibility features. I'm still pissed about them taking out the accessibility features.
They took out the accessibility features?
Well, there was a part in the game where you have to follow a sound, and they took out the on-screen indicator for where the sound was happening. So it's like, good luck, hearing impaired people.
Oh, why did they do that?
To make it more immersive and take out, because there's no indicators anywhere in the game.
But couldn't you choose to, turn it off and on?
Nope.
Oh, that's something they should fix for the next games.
I'm hoping I get sent the whole press kit for Until Dawn when the new one comes out. I would be a person that it would make sense to send it to. I'm not in charge of that, but if you ask, logically, I'm probably going to get sent it.
It's weird.
The thing is, that's Supermassive Games. This is made by Sony, and Sony doesn't send me things.
And sometimes they don't send him the full press kit because they don't want to mail stuff to Canada.
Yeah, that was weird.
There's been a whole bunch of full press kits that he's had to have an American address to send it to.
It was really weird.
And then there was a whole thing with
There's a Unity logo on the wheel of the car. Okay, that's super cute.
Yep.
But yes, I will definitely contact Sony's PR about Until Dawn and be like, look, I'm the #1 Supermassive Games YouTuber. So maybe send that over? Are there leaves coming in through the
I feel like
car?
I've forgotten some major games you've covered.
They cover so many major games.
I know. It's hard to remember. Yeah, he covers a lot of them. It feels like on the average stream, we're constantly covering just,
whatever they send me.
weird indie
But
games. But yeah, he covers
That's because
a lot
I'm
of
devoted
major
to. That's because I'm devoted to covering whatever people want to send me. Because I think games deserve coverage.
I wish Nintendo would start sending you stuff.
That would be smart, but they're very strict about that. They tend not to send out many codes to minor people. They only send it out to surprisingly major people.
Bah.
It's very offensive because that means we have to buy our own Nintendo stuff, and I end up not covering it on the channel because I have to cover the stuff people send me.
Well, and usually that means I don't buy that stuff on release.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new Princess Peach game coming out. Do you want it for your birthday?
What type of game is it?
Another platformer?
I'd have to look at it to see.
We'll show you the trailer and have
I feel
a
like
sense.
there's something another game coming out right before my birthday that I want.
Look it up and tell me what it is.
I don't remember.
That's why I said look it up.
You're supposed to remember these things.
You definitely didn't tell me about it.
No,
All
I
right,
feel like
so
it
do I
was
have enough
ages
rock?
ago.
Boom! Yes. You can smelt and make. See, this is what I'm saying. They're doing a really good tutorial on
I
this
think
game.
part of the problem with Nintendo is very few people have the ability to stream their games.
Yeah, it's really hard to stream
Like,
stuff
we
from the
can?
Switch.
Because we have a thingy.
Yes.
A
Nintendo does a lot of protection about how their game is presented as well.
Yeah.
They just generally don't want people doing a lot of streaming of their games. It's an issue.
And they probably don't like our streams because usually I play Nintendo games and I swear when I play Nintendo.
She swears a lot.
I
I did. We played the new Zelda on stream and had a great time.
Oh yeah.
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. It's a very good game.
Did we play that on stream?
We did.
I know we bought it.
Yeah, about that. I became obsessed with it because the guy you meet has a, how should I put this? He's a double ghost. So you're talking with this ghost who's a really like a sexy llama. I don't know what his deal is, but he looks like a sexy llama. And you get his arm, you get his ghost arm to, do all the magic with your ghost arm to fight Ganon and whatnot. But now that he's lost his ghost arm and you have it, he has a double ghost arm. So all of him is light blue, is like blue because he's a ghost, but his arm is super light blue because it's double ghost because he's lost his ghost arm. It's kind of amazing and I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
I was talking about the one from Square Enix where you played a little witch girl who had somebody show up at your house. It was very cute, and she turned into your maid, and you had adventures, and it was really dark and depressing. Bramble the Mountain King is an unrelated game that they also sent us, which is delightful, and I should probably finish.
yes.
Yeah, Rauru is amazing. That's the sexy llama man. Now continue.
Yeah, I feel like streaming Animal Crossing is weird. Like, at the end of a stream, I don't know when, a few weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah.
I showed Animal Crossing on the end of a stream at one point, but like, remember we walked around my island?
Honestly, I should just post a video of you giving us a walkthrough of your island.
Yeah, I feel like we did that on the stream once.
Kind of, yeah. But just a video where you narrate your whole amazing island.
Yes. But, yeah, like it's so,
No, it is because it's such a slow-paced game. That said, we spent a year where every single day we played Cozy Grove, so
yeah.
who am I to judge?
Yeah. Cozy Grove, I feel, is a little more, like, there's a lot, especially at the beginning, there's a lot of, like, nonsense.
There is.
I actually haven't played Animal Crossing in, like, a week. I should check on
Oh
my
my
island.
god, that's insane.
Sometimes I take breaks.
Totally understandable, Horror King.
But, yeah, no, Animal Crossing, I love it. I love it so much.
Okay. Whoa.
I should really go check on my island.
The game's having real frame rate hitches when I start racing around the car. The engine was obviously not designed. So this again, I keep saying this game is based on a kit you buy to make a survival zombie game.
Like, it's weird.
And this game was obviously not designed to like be able to move that fast through the world, so we're getting real frame rate hitches when we start driving around.
There's like weird like stuff about Animal Crossing that I'm like, I could make videos about Animal Crossing because again, I pointed this out a few weeks ago. Like,
that's weird. Quit to menu the button doesn't work. Let's see what happens if we reload.
Like,
see if it saves our
I've
game.
seen a bunch of tips of how to easily make a bunch of money.
And you're like, I know better ways than that.
Well, I'm like, some of them are valid, and I'm like, mostly just plant a bunch of crops.
Yeah.
Like, just to have a really farm environment. And I mean, if you don't want that on your island, then that's a problem. But like,
totes.
if you're willing to have a bunch of,
Yeah.
farm
The game does
area-
not save your progress. It considers itself to just be a demo. Even though we have the full game. But the problem is the only version of the game that currently exists is the demo. So y'all can play the version I played of Vector Zone right now. So good for you.
There you go.
But yeah, I will say this. Survival Sphere Studios, great work. 100%. I have now played 7 games made with this pre-made zombie survival game kit. This is by far the most interesting one. Best mechanics, best tutorial, most interesting world. So yeah, I applaud you guys for doing such a good job on this.
Yeah,
Way to go. Flowers and tarantulas. Yeah, you caught tarantulas too, didn't you?
Not that many. I missed the tarantula time of year.
No, so you're doing scorpions instead?
No, I just I think I caught all of one. I forget what time of year it is, but I was like crazy busy with work and didn't really have time for that.
No.
But yeah, no, just plant right away. I traveled to other islands and got all the crops before the guy showed up on Harvey's Island to sell you all that stuff. So I had potatoes, wheat, sugarcane, carrots, tomatoes. I think pumpkins were the last one I got. I had all those crops right away growing on my island.
So, what we're going to be playing when we come back on the weekend. So that'll be fun. That makes sense.
And then you
scorpions are in the summer. So here's the important part. What we're going to be playing on the weekend, among other games, is this new game I got sent today called Frontiers Reach. Now, you might be wondering, why is he playing this game? It's just a flight sim. I enjoy flight sims. The important part is that the spaceship design the coloring at least, seems to be, and of this world, seems to be influenced by Chris Foss. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with Chris Foss, but he is, in many ways, the most iconic sci-fi book cover artist of the 1960s and 70s.
Yep.
The man is a genius. I'm just going to quickly load that up. Let me just quickly show you who Chris Foss is in case you don't know. Chris Foss. And basically, as a general rule, Chris Foss, I'm not saying this was criminal, but the entire concept of No Man's Sky was ripped off of the art of Chris Foss.
Yep.
Like, look at this stuff. The man made genius concepts of how spaceships should work. Interesting color, interesting outer space. He had the best concepts for the worlds of space.
Did he work with Heinlein? I'm trying to remember.
I know he worked with Isaac Asimov. I don't know if he worked with Heinlein, but he probably did. Anti-meme, that video is going to be done tomorrow, so I'll send it to you then. Thank you for reminding me, though. I've been too busy with the script to finish it, but it is going to be done tomorrow. I will see y'all soon.
And that's why, because once we turned to winter, I didn't really have time to, hunt tarantulas.
So hopefully you get some scorpions in the summer, fingers crossed.
No, I already got scorpions.
Oh, you did?
It's the tarantulas I haven't got, because I had lots of time to play in the summer.
Right.
But then, winter has been busy, so... Yeah.
We have been swamped. All right, everybody, so we're going to see you soon. We'll be back on this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at noon, if you want to drop by. That's noon Eastern Standard Time. Why won't they get rid of daylight savings time?
I don't know, because they hate us.
They do hate us specifically.
They hate us specifically.
Yes, I hope you enjoy both Murder House, which is delightful, and
Clown in the Woods.
Clown in the Woods, which has the benefit of being free. Free, which is the best way to pay for a game.
And is also delightful.
See you back here for that, but until then, I'll say that's right.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.